All right, my brother, we're here.
Yeah, episode 1, man.
Episode 1, big play, small talk. I want to thank everybody for listening. Red Bulls suck. I'm watching the Derby right now on my computer.
Hate to say it, but the Mets suck right now, too, man.
Oh, man, come on. Have a little faith in the squad.
I've never had faith in this squad all season. And now
I mean, you all right, bud?
No, man. The Mets is hurt my heart.
I mean, isn't the whole slogan you gotta believe, bro? Is that still the slogan?
Yeah, but you do or die right now, and you're down 2-0 in the 7th. You don't even gotta run yet.
Yeah,
you don't gotta run in the 7th inning in a do or die.
You got Ryan Stanek pitching. Rain.
Yeah.
Who's that? Rain.
All right. Let's get to better topics, man. 'Cause I know something. I mean, you both have something in common and yes. we can talk about that.
Yeah, let's talk about.
I texted you last night about this, and you and me, I think, had different opinions about this.
Absolutely.
So let's go.
I'm a lot more optimistic about everything. So, in case you don't know, the Knicks traded for Karl Anthony Towns last night. What a way to either celebrate or ruin your Friday night. You know, sending the big Ragu and Julius Randle down to or up to Minnesota, I should say. And
it's pretty smart. You didn't know that.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even think that.
Yeah.
I was gonna say send them away. You said send them up north.
Yeah, send them up north where it's cold. And Cat, I'm reading articles saying that Cat's not happy that he got. Who wants to be in Minnesota?
Did you see the other one? That DiVincenzo's not happy.
Yeah,
he wasn't happy getting less minutes with this guy coming up.
And I also saw that he said something along the lines where he wasn't happy. He wasn't that thrilled with the Villanova Knicks. Like he really didn't care about it.
It was just less minutes. He's gonna get less money.
I mean, what did he expect? You know, he probably wasn't gonna start regardless.
Oh, he was definitely gonna start regardless.
You know what I'm saying? He was riding the bench. Once we signed Mikal Bridges, he was gonna ride the bench. So he can't be that mad. But Karl Anthony Towns, man. I was looking at some of these stats, and he's basically a better all-around player than Julius Randle. You know what I'm saying? I'll bring up something right now. I'll pull it up. I have it in the corner. I'm looking at all these, right? Points per game, he's averaging 3 more points per game, 22-19. Rebounds per game, 10-9. Assists per game is the only thing Julius Randle has on him, but that's by a third of a point. You know what I'm saying? Steals per game has him beat. Blocks per game has him beat. Field goal percentage has him beat. 3-point percentage has him beat. Free throw percentage has him beat. Points per game has him beat. Rebounds per game has him beat. We need a center. Mitchell Robinson's down
till December.
Maybe.
All right.
If Knicks fans want to blame anybody for this, blame Joel Embiid. Because if Joel Embiid don't injure his ankle in the series in what is it, game 4 of the first series last year, or the beginning of the playoffs last season. He don't need surgery on his ankle, and then we have a center.
Yeah. Well, you know what bothers me is watching what you did for me. That's what I think about what you do. How do I say this? What he did in the playoffs. The last thing I remember. He always cried every single time he didn't get a foul call and never got back. Like he hit 7 3-pointers in a game against the Nuggets.
Right.
But then he gets fouled and he never gets back.
I mean,
I don't need that. I don't need that.
We do have enough of that with Jalen Brunson. He gets fouled, gets no calls. He likes to complain. The Knicks have always complained that.
Everybody complains.
We never
now.
get calls anyway. He better get used to it.
But I want my big man to stretch it out, to shoot the threes like he can.
Right.
But I don't want him to live on the three either.
Right.
And I want him to get the offensive rebounds. So now if Mitch Robinson's out to December, he better step up and go inside too. He better stay inside.
Absolutely. I agree 100%. I agree 100%.
I'm looking like I don't know the Knicks that well. Like I'm looking at their reserves.
Right. I mean,
I'm looking at their shooting guard reserves now. You got Deuce McBride, Landry Shamet.
I mean, Deuce McBride can hit threes. He big time clutch threes. We've seen it happen.
Yeah, couple. But not like I'm in my head. I'm thinking about Game 5 against the 76ers when he whacked that one when we heard this guy gave a double back. You know what I'm saying? We haven't heard that in how long?
That's true. Can I just say something?
Sure.
They just scored again on the Rebels. 5-1. Let's go. Let's go. You know what time it is. You know what time it is, man. Just watching the Derby. Oh, man, you can't stand the Rebels. But go ahead. Go ahead.
But look, we got, I don't even know this. Sorry if I mispronounced your name. Pacome Dadiet.
We dropped them today.
Today?
Yeah, we waived Marcus Morris. Marcus Morris, if I'm not mistaken, that player as well.
Okay. So Deuce is our 3-guy off the
Cameron
bench.
Payne. I hate to say it. When he was on Philly, same series, he hit a lot of big threes against us. A lot of big threes. And you got to trust Tibbs. Tibbs is going to know how to work these players.
So I'm thinking about today. I listened to him more and more. I listened to more and more today, and I heard how he was talking about, like, Tibbs. He played for Tibbs already.
He played for Tibbs.
So yeah, I forgot about that. And, you know, I'm like, all right.
You got to trust it. You got to trust. I hate to say it, because you got to trust the process, bro. The front office has not let us down yet. Every player that they brought in fit the role, including DiVincenzo, Josh Hart, OG Anunoby. We've been going after Karl Anthony Towns now, theoretically, for like 3 seasons. Yeah. He's always in trade rumors trying to come to New York. Last season, that's all you heard was him we were trying to put a package together.
So they couldn't afford him. That's what I was saying. They're going after Naz Reid. That's what I heard. They want him, right?
Yeah, Naz Reid's another dog, though.
Yeah.
He's a dog. He's another
but
3.
He's their dog now.
Yeah, and he can shoot the 3.
Yeah.
He can't shoot the 3 like Cat can, but that's their problem now, not ours. We got a center that can space the court. You know what it is? We're trying to match up on the Celtics, and they have Porzingis. So now we're going to have somebody that's going to be, guarding the perimeter as well.
I seen 76ers sign somebody else again today, too, so I was like...
I don't see that.
I don't follow them like that.
Right.
But I seen they like the internet was saying, like, hey, this is a pretty solid signing to try to keep competing.
Yeah, they're going to have to do something.
But now they're
going to have to do something.
Plus 950 to plus 750.
I heard we got the 3rd best odds.
3rd, yeah.
That's
Celtics,
fantastic.
OKC, and us.
You know what drives me nuts? I'm going to tell you right now.
What's that?
As Knicks fans, right? We are nuts. 3 seasons ago, we were hot garbage, trash. And now we got the best starting 5, one of the best starting, if not the best starting 5 in the NBA, and we could find something to complain about.
I will always find something to complain about. Everybody loves the Mets, and look at me, I'm complaining about the Mets right now.
Yeah, because you're bringing them bad energy.
We have 1 weekend left, and they had a pretty solid season. But that's who I am. That's how I like to do it, because it hurts less when it's over. You know what I'm saying? It hurts less.
I hear you. It's the expectations that kill you, right?
Like I found out today, Karl Anthony Towns is a fucking Eagle fan.
Unbelievable.
Cheers to that.
Yeah, I see him over here with the Eagles. He got an Eagles cup. And I'm over here with my black solo cup. I got to make sure I get a nice Giants cup for next episode. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I say that to say this. We're going to be fantastic this year. They're saying he's soft as baby shit, blah, 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 blah. Bro, listen to me. Let Tibbs is a dog. All right? He works them. He makes them tough. He should. I mean, maybe he's not happy that he don't want to come play for Tibbs, but now you're on. It's a touchy situation because you're going from a championship caliber team to a championship caliber team. It's just from the west to the east. You know what I'm saying? Look, the east might be an easier road.
Didn't they have a weird nickname for him and Ant-Man? Wasn't it called like Batman? Like they both called each other Batman, or it was something weird like that.
Terrible.
Yeah, it was, but I'm saying it was Batman and Ant-Man, but Ant-Man, like they kind of like both A plus, A minus, whatever it was, while they were trying to do it. But now he's going to like.
You mean like Batman 1A and Batman 1B?
That's what I said. Yeah. You know what I mean?
That is ridiculous. They're like, I'm not Robin.
But that's what I heard they were trying to do over there in Minnesota.
Man, listen, man. Anthony Edwards.
But now he's going to be like.
Anthony Edwards is a dog. Just hands down, probably one of the best players in the NBA. You know, and he's going to be the face of the league no matter what. Who likes it, who don't like it. Julius Randle is going to have to pass that ball because we all know how much Julius Randle loves to play ISO. He's going to have to learn how to move that ball, man, because Anthony Edwards is young.
What, is he 32 now?
Yeah. Yeah.
He's got to know his role, man.
Listen, I can't say nothing bad about Julius Randle. He came to the Knicks. He made us relevant. You know what I'm saying? When Melo bounced and nobody wanted to deal with us, he came. He made the Knicks popular amongst Knicks fans. You know what I'm saying? We were all down and out too. We gave up on that team. He's the only.
That's why I can afford to go to games.
yeah, seriously, it's nuts now. The price, forget about it. I was looking at it.
Story, right?
I can afford games in January.
Like I said, like Tuesday nights against like the Wizards or something like that.
That's exactly the game I was looking at.
$70 ticket. Like, all right, cool.
And they're not even 70. They're like $1.70. You're sitting in the blue seats. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, listen, I'm excited for the season. I trust Leon Rose. I trust the front office. I know that I've watched Karl Anthony Towns play basketball for a long time now, and I think that he's going to be able to fit our starting five perfectly. Perfect. It's the movement of the ball. Jalen Brunson likes to bring the ball inside the paint, maneuver. Guess what? At that moment, Karl Anthony Towns, perimeter. Boom. I can see it happening. Pass the ball to him. If he don't find the three, guess what? Mikal Bridges. If he don't find the three, guess what? OG Anunoby.
Mikal Bridges is the king of the mid ranger. He's the mid ranger.
I love it.
He's the mid ranger. Yeah,
I love it.
But that's I was a little skeptical when I texted you last night. I'm talking about like the 3-pointer when like everybody else don't have it. DiVincenzo used to come in and hit like 7-8 threes,
right,
and carry the team that night.
I mean, doesn't he have the Knicks record for threes? I think he hit like 12, something like that. He beat JR. Right? Yeah, I think he either tied or beat JR. JR Smith's
on a consistent night, he'd have like I was on the sports book and I was hitting plus 3.5. I'm like, that's money right there.
All day.
Yeah.
All day.
But they gave him the ball, so you know what I mean. So now, where is that three's gonna come from with this squad? That's what I'm afraid of those nights. Because Mikal Bridges is not he's a decent 3-point,
right?
But he's like mid-range money,
right?
So where are those nights when we need those? We're down like 9. We need the 3-pointers coming like bang, bang, bang.
If I had to guess, I would say they would pull Mikal Bridges. Say if for instance your scenario is in the third quarter, 5 minutes left in the third, pull Mikal Bridges. Or let's say it happens in the first quarter. We're down. Second quarter, reserves come in. We're gonna have to take one of the starters, rest them for the end of the first quarter, start him with the reserves. You know what I mean? And let him either work. You know, you can do it with Mikal Bridges because you have Deuce McBride running the ball. You know what I'm saying? He could run the point. Mikal Bridges could create that space. You know. Mm-hmm. I'm worried about our bench too. You know, I ain't gonna lie.
We got all those rookie kids. Like 2 of them gonna play. I mean, 2 of them are gonna be on the bench. They're not gonna play because Tibbs don't play no rookies.
That is true. That is true.
So what are we gonna do?
They're out there taking up space, bro. Yeah. They're out there taking up space. You know when they play? When we're up 30 and there's literally a minute left in the game. Because Tibbs will run them. Jalen Brunson, we're up 30. He's playing no matter what. Does not matter. Tibbs don't care about none of that. Yeah. But
if you want to make a run to the end, you need you guys till the end.
Yeah. Did you worry about that in the playoffs last year? About the injuries started piling up after a while.
I 100% did.
Josh Hart, man, that dude, he ran it. He played 40 plus minutes every game.
I love him so much, but at the same time, I'm like, yo, this guy's got to slow down, man. Like, he'd run through the wall, and then he'd be so pumped up still, then he'd throw a 3-pointer and it'd be an air ball. Like, how do you go from being so pumped up, and then you just come down the other end and you throw an air ball, and you shoot an air ball, and you're like, ooh. That doesn't make sense.
No, I love watching him crash the boards.
Yeah.
He's more aggressive on defense than a 7-footer out there. You know what I'm saying?
He knows how to follow the ball. That is how I used to love playing basketball.
Right.
Like, I was 5'6". Right, sometimes I get more rebounds than most people because I see the miss from me or somebody else, and I just follow that ball, and I know exactly where it was going to land. So sometimes I get it, sometimes I didn't.
It's literally fundamentals. Follow your shot. You know what I mean? Yeah. Whether you hit it or you miss it, you follow your shot. You know what I'm saying? Bottom 8. Bottom 8, bud. Come on.
All right.
Let's send some positive vibes to Milwaukee right now, man.
Why Milwaukee?
Are we playing the Brewers? I meant to actually Milwaukee, not to the fucking team Brewers. Not the. I'm sending the vibes from here.
See,
fucking
this
Milwaukee.
coach. I'm sorry, I don't know your name, coach of the Brewers. This guy got hurt. It looks like the guy that's in the second got hurt. You said Sal Frelick yesterday he dove into right field and he hurt his hip.
Right.
And he's getting MRIs.
Oh, no. All the MRIs came back negative, but he has a contusion on his pelvic bone. So he can't put any pressure on his leg. I had a contusion fucking on my leg, if you want to call it. I called it a Charlie horse. Come to find out, that's not even what a Charlie horse is. You know when you get hit in your thigh and you're like, ah.
Yeah.
Bro, I didn't even know that's what a Charlie horse was. I thought a Charlie horse was when you get hit in the thigh and then
it makes that big ass black and blue.
Yeah, no, that's not a Charlie horse.
No,
Charlie horse is something completely fucking different. Completely
so
different.
Wait, when I hit this, that's not what that is called too. What's it called?
Oh, when you hit your funny bone? Nah, that's the funny
bone.
bone.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely.
I don't know. Now I'm
contemplating
everything.
Charlie horse. I forgot what they said. A Charlie was a cramp or some stupid shit like that. I was like, this is bullshit. Anyway, back to the Knicks. I just gotta say, man, I'm super excited about the season. We have an amazing starting five. I think we could actually make a decent. All right, over under in games. Well, how many games do you think we're gonna win?
I'm never good at this.
We play what, 82 games?
Yeah. Wait. What was it last year?
48 and a half.
That's what. Oh, so you know.
Yeah, I remember that shit.
I think it's got to go up. What? It's got to go 4, right? 52.
52. I'm gonna say.
I'm gonna go a little higher than that.
I'm gonna say 57.
I like it because I feel like no one else got better.
No.
So we just gotta worry about the teams that are ahead of us from the get.
Milwaukee, you're getting Giannis back stronger. Maybe they build a little chemistry, him and Dame. Possible.
Dame's a year older.
I think he's
gonna. You say 57. I say 55. I like it.
55?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say 57 because I got that fucking face, baby. Let's go. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, because who wants to be in Milwaukee? Milwaukee, Minnesota, bro. Like, what is even going on out there? Nothing. You know, Dame, he wants to be in Miami with Jimmy Butler. I could see him requesting a trade if shit don't work out at the end of the season. Oh, you see?
There we go.
Oh, man.
I'm just hanging out, talking sports besides that. All right, so let's talk about your sports. I'm going to talk about your team for a second.
Okay.
So since my team's losing, I don't want to be the bearer of bad news. But okay, I seen Judge went 0 for 5 today with 5 strikeouts. Mm-hmm. Does that worry you at all going into the playoffs?
I mean, everything worries me going into the playoffs.
Of course.
For sure.
But
Judge has his... See, the thing is with Judge has his days. For instance, today. You know what I mean? But he also hit a home run in every game, his last 5 games.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Like 0 for 5 just kind of stands out. Like, I got the text. I was like, not a text, like ESPN, like 0 for 5. I'm like, woo.
ESPN, you click the article and they sent you to the schedule. They're so fucking terrible with their news. ESPN really is a crock of shit. Seriously, I go straight to Bleacher Report and Twitter. Everything you want to know goes directly on Twitter. You know what kind of bummed me out, though? Well, we'll get back to the Yankees in a second. I'm not trying to deflect because I know. But, yo, I missed the Woj bomb, bro. that news yesterday should have been a Woj bomb. Instead, Shams or whatever you want to. Shams is like, oh, you know.
I just see today they're going to try to get Jeff Passan from MLB to move over to do basketball.
How do you just become an insider?
I guess
like what you just it's like, do they hand you a pager?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
So
I'm guessing.
They're like, he's gonna. They're asking him to be if he wants that role.
I'm thinking like you have to like be embedded in the sport and grow relationships. Yeah. You know what I mean? And meet these people and have them trust you enough for them to be like, you're getting this information.
But don't forget too, the ones that drop earlier, those come from those crazy ass sources that were like, okay, we start telling in between each other. You know, those ones that you're like, you see on Twitter, you're like, oh, you see this? And then all right, who's it coming from?
Right.
And then all of a sudden, then you see it from him, you're like, it's official.
It's official, yeah. And Twitter be getting me because they make these fake names that look kind of real. You know what I'm saying?
What is it?
I must have shared like 4 fake articles before I was like, wait a minute, this is some bullshit.
I think the best one is NBA Centel.
Yo, got me. Got me so good.
And it looks like Ariana.
Got me so good, bro.
I look at them all the time like, yo, this is official news. And then
man.
And then I actually I started reading like other people's things like, yo, that's like NBA Centel got me. I'm like, what are you talking about? And then I went back and I looked at my stuff. I'm like, oh. Got him.
Got me. Yo, for real, though. They get me all the time with that bullshit.
They give me good stories, so yeah, I keep entertained.
Yeah, but they get me all the fucking time with that shit, man. But yeah, the Yankees, man. Going back to the Yankees, listen. The bullpen we have no closer. We have no closer. Clay Holmes is an atrocity. The fact that he was an all-star this year blows my mind. He gave up, if I'm not mistaken, because I don't think he closes the game for us no more, after his last blown save, which was the 13th of the season. 13 blown saves. It's out of control. So now we got Luke Weaver, dog. You know what I'm saying? Closes out games, does what he has to do. It's basically by commission. Committee. We and we're just trying to make. If it's a situation that another thing about the Yankees is we never address our situations at trade deadlines. I love Chaz Chisholm. I was gonna say it. Chaz Chisholm. Who's that? Chaz Chisholm?
Bro.
Yo, my bad, Chaz.
No, we got your name right.
Nah, Jazz, chill. I'm bugging out. It's a joke. It's a joke. If you eventually come across our first episode of the Big Play Small Talk podcast and you give us a listen, I love you and I'm sorry.
You're always welcome to come on, too.
Yo, seriously, we got a spot for you right here under the TV.
And we won't have the Mets on either.
No, trust me, we won't have the Mets on. I say that. No, and
that means it'll probably be in October.
Yeah, and you'll be playing, so you won't be on. You won't be on either.
You can phone us in.
Good idea. But we never addressed what we need. We knew we needed closing pitchers. We knew we needed bullpen, help in the bullpen.
What closing did you think you needed? Like, I don't really follow the Yankees as much as you. Do you really think you needed closing?
We needed help. We
closer.
We need a closer.
Middle? Like,
you cannot. When Clay Holmes walks into the game, my stomach turns.
Even before the All-Star break?
Even before the All-Star break, he gave up like 7-8 saves already. I would say at least.
The coaches got to vote him in, no?
Whatever. If it's the coach, the fans, whoever it was, are idiots. Just seriously, just point blank. You know what I'm saying? We need help in the bullpen, and he didn't go out and address that. So now it's catching up to us now. You know? We're constantly sending people down, calling people up, sending people down, calling people up, just to fill that rotational spot. You know, we might need him in the middle of this game, you know, just to carry over a couple innings. Our bats go cold. That's a fact. Look what's happening today. Look what happened yesterday. Bats just go cold. You have Stanton. You have people that can hit bomb. It's just the rhythm's off.
All right, so we got 2 days left till playoffs start.
Oh, which reminds me, Cleveland. What's the score of the Cleveland game? Because if Cleveland loses, we clinch the AL East. And we can use that home field advantage if everything else is not going good for us.
Cleveland.
Houston. Come on.
Houston won 4-3.
There we go. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about.
What?
All right, let's go. Beautiful. We clinched the AL East, so now we got home field advantage.
You've been had the AL East.
No, I mean the American League. Period. Sorry about that. Yeah.
I was gonna say, wait a second.
No, yeah. We got the American League. Yeah, we could have done it. We could have done it with a win yesterday in the Cleveland loss, but we both lost, and then we could have done it today with a Cleveland win, a Cleveland loss, or a Yankees win, and they lost, and we lost, obviously. But yeah, man, I'm a little.
Okay, so I hear the Yankees have a decision to make too.
What's that?
Verdugo or Dominguez for the playoff roster. Do you hear anything about that? I heard something a little about it this morning.
I mean, Verdugo, Jason Dominguez is a liability in left field.
And Verdugo's not?
And Verdugo probably plays left field better than him, but he's cold at bat. Cold. I mean, he has to be, like, just hypothetically speaking, 20 for his last 80.
Really?
Yeah, like, it's horrible numbers. Horrible. Big spot, can't depend on him. You know what I'm saying? You want to develop that talent, too. You want to put Dominguez in left field, let him learn from his mistakes. But also, it's the playoffs. You know? Do you really want to risk a ball going over his head and 3 runs scoring in a clutch game?
But now you think about it too. Like now you got home field advantage, so most of your games are going to be at home, and now you have the smaller field that he can. It's easier to play the outfield than it is like if you were playing somewhere else. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I mean, if that's a thing.
I think it's a just as a fan, Yankee fan.
Well, Verdugo has playoff experience, right?
And that's another thing. He has playoff experience. He's been there already. So he knows like what he has to do. But it's just you can't trust him to hit in big spots. And you can't even trust Jason Dominguez to hit in big spots.
If you're playing him, you're going to bat him what? 6th, 7th? Like
he's going to be up there. I mean, our lineup now, we have Glaber first, Soto second, Judge third, Stanton, right? Then Austin Wells, Jazz Chisholm. You know what I'm saying? He might come up here 7th, and then 8 will be like Oswaldo Cabrera or something like that, you know, somewhere down the line. So
it's like I'm a Met fan. Like I'm never gonna see the perfect lineup.
Right.
But yours seems more. You can have that room for error with the 7th with either of those guys.
Right.
And like I got like a Tyrone Taylor. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like they're like, oh my God, we trade down. We got Jesse Winker. I'm like, all right, man. What am I gonna get? A freaking double out of this guy? You know?
Yeah, but as far as baseball,
it doesn't make man.
As far as
Jesse Winkers, man.
Yeah. As far as
Jesse Winker.
That should go to show you though that you could have big names on a roster and it could look all good. And once they go cold, we just lost 2 games to the Pirates. 2 games to the Pirates.
But like I'm saying, like they're like the Padres. I mean, like the Brewers right now. They're not trying to get hurt, but they're still winning against a team that's trying to win. The Pirates are trying to win because they just want to win.
Yeah.
I feel bad for that dude. I forgot his name. I'm sorry, man. The guy, he had 421 at bats. He needed 425 to get $200,000.
No.
And they cut him like last week for.
No.
He needed 4 at bats to make $200K.
It's a business. It's a business. We all got to remember that no matter what, it's a business. Everybody has their attachment to players and all this other shit. For instance, Big Ragu, but you got to understand, it's a business.
I can't wait then. That sounds like when Paul Skeens gets, when he has to test the market, he ain't going to stay in Pittsburgh.
You know where he's going. We might get that ass before he even tests the market. Yankees and Pittsburgh do good business.
They do.
Good business.
Whatever.
Love
but
it.
now we got the money here in New York too.
Yeah.
We got the more money. So,
yeah.
But I'm thinking he's waiting for the casino. So I want the casino more than I want a championship.
I think he wants the casino more than he wants a championship, bro. That's all he's been on.
I'm okay with that. Because I want a Knicks championship before I want a Mets championship.
I hear that, bro. Yo, don't let
I'm saying how I say it. Like, you know what I mean?
Yo, speak your mind.
Like the fans aren't. I don't know, man. You guys want Alonso here still, man. Like I can't get behind.
So you don't want Pete Alonso as a man? You want him gone?
No, but I don't want him at $300 million. For what? 4 or 5 years? I don't want that.
I guess this.
And we don't have no pitching. So we're going to spend money on our pitching. I'm going to spend money on a first baseman that's batting what 238. 38 home runs.
Well, you're obviously not going to be able to try to sign Pete Alonso and Juan Soto if that's the case. You're going to have to one of those going to have to.
All right, I'm going to talk about it. I love Juan Soto, New York Yankees. I collect his baseball cards. I want to be a Hall of Famer. I want all my PSA 10s to go to the moon. I'm sorry, I really do.
I love it so much.
And it's just like he fits good there.
He does.
Like when I seen him in Washington, it didn't look right.
Mm-hmm.
But then I see him on the Padres, it kind of did, maybe a little bit. But I see him in this little ass ballpark, and it just looks like
he's dogging.
Yeah.
It's funny because I was at the game 2 days ago, and he had a bad play. And then he comes up and crushes a home run, and he points to the bleachers and draws this big heart. I swear I was like this. Oh my God, forever, please stay here forever, please. It's just you normally don't see teams having as much fun as the Yankees do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Maybe they're having a little too much fun.
No, I think the bottom line was not having fun, but the fun is.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. You see them.
And Garrett Cole, I don't know, man. I gotta love the dude. He wears his emotions on his sleeve like a mofo, man.
I love it. You saw the way he stared down that umpire yesterday? Or today?
No.
Was it today? No, it was yesterday. What was it yesterday?
2 days. I don't know what day.
I think it was two. I think he pitched yesterday. No, we lost yesterday. Day before. Whatever game we won, he pitched. And
okay, no, you beat the Orioles and then you lost to the Orioles. So wait,
we lost to the Orioles. We lost to the Orioles. Lost to the Orioles. Then beat the Orioles.
Okay.
Then we played Pittsburgh the next day. And I think the game that we beat the Orioles, if I'm not mistaken, Garrett Cole pitched. Had his perfect.
Oh, I did see the stare down.
You saw that? I was like, yo.
He missed like a knuckle curve. It was a crazy pitch, right? It wasn't even a bad
beautiful. Beautiful. Right on the corner, right where you want that pitch to go. And then he didn't give him the call, and he threw a 98 miles per hour fastball the next pitch, got him striked out swinging, and he was just like, I was like,
how much longer do you think, like, he's a veteran, umpires got to be like, yo, this guy's a dick. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially these young umpires, man. Like, yesterday, this guy's got an Lindor's face.
I mean, you're going to have to, the game's going to have to change. You're going to have to bring up new talent. It should be
umpires?
Yeah, it should be like a farm team.
It's gonna be a robo umpire.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Starting that. I don't want that. I like it, but I like it in the field too. I don't want it just at home plate.
It's the VAR of baseball.
But now is it VAR MLS or VAR Euro? Because there's two totally different things now.
Bro, I think they should just do away with it. Get rid of VAR. Get rid of it. It takes away the aspect of the game. You know what I'm saying? The ref has to be able to make these calls. You know what I mean?
Of course.
And I feel like I seen VAR get it wrong plenty of times. I've seen one that the fucking line was angled like this.
That was the one I was just thinking about.
Like, what the fuck is this?
What was that?
That was unbelievable. I have no idea where exactly or what game it was, but you know exactly what I'm talking about. And I feel like it just takes away from the actual game itself, you know?
It wasn't Euros. It was like, yeah. Like they just got internet.
Oh, man. Yeah, so, the Yankees, man, I feel like no matter who we play in the ALDS, we're going to win. Hopefully it's the Tigers. I know that's everybody's saying that's the team you don't want to play because they're playing good baseball. They're playing together. They have that will to win. But it just takes one Yankee beatdown in the Bronx just to kill that. You know what I mean? The Orioles are probably the one I'm worried about the most. And then I want to see Houston bad.
Baltimore don't even have a closer anymore. They send down Ken Krimble, right? What's his name? Ken Krimble?
I don't know how that feels, bro.
Well, you mean that was one of your big pickups. Doing all this weird
I hate that shit. He fucking puts his arm like this. Like, yo, put your arm away, bro. What you doing out there, bro? Just making a scene. And he don't even explain it. There's no explanation to that. He's like, I started doing it when I was a kid and it just stuck. Like, you're an idiot. Fuck out of here, bro.
Wasting energy.
Uh-huh. Get it fucking together, man. Yo, let me ask you a question. So, should we talk a little, let's see what we got here. Talk a little football? Talk about your Eagles?
What Eagles?
How they fucking literally pulled one out their ass against the Saints?
Bro, they had the best offense in the league going into the game.
Yeah.
And we held them to field goals.
Right.
Now we have nobody going into next week. So, was it worth it? You know what? The Eagles have a bye next week too. You have the 5th week bye. That's why this guy, what's his name? They sat him down.
AJ Brown. AJ Brown's not
Lane
playing.
Johnson.
Fucking Devontae Smith took a shot, bro.
And And they only found him $4,600.
That was dirt. And then you saw the
He
dude.
spit on him.
Yo, that was dirty, son. That was so fucked up.
And then that other, okay, so a little off the subject, but that dude on the Chargers got suspended a game. Pat Frymouth was like, yo, that dude was a clean hit. It's fine. But he has a track record.
Oh, Derwin James?
Yeah, whatever. So they suspended him a game.
The Chargers, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he has a fucking terrible track record.
But he has a track record. But Pat Frymouth, the guy who he hit, said, nah, I'm cool. Like, it was clean hit, it was fine. It wasn't that bad. I've seen it a bunch of times.
Right.
It wasn't that bad. And this guy literally, he was down on the floor, jumped on him, like speared him like Juggernaut.
Yeah.
And then spit on him.
That's so fucked
and
up.
$4,600?
That's grimy. That's grimy. So we have full time in Harrison. NYCFC.
Let's go.
Let's go. Beat the Red Bulls 5-1. Fuck the Red Bulls. I don't care if you're a fan and if you're watching this. I can't stand the fucking Red Bulls. You could go fuck yourself.
Should be watching anyway.
Yeah, seriously. If you're a Rebel fan, turn this shit off. You can eat a fucking. Let me stop. Let me stop before I get a little crazy. But you know how that goes. You know what I'm saying?
Kidding, not kidding. But,
yeah.
If you heard the first 5 minutes, he said he's still watching the Derby and he's NYCFC. Turning it off anyway.
Turn this shit off, bro. You know what I'm saying? We just spanked you. Spanked your boots. Wow. Yeah. So what are your expectations on the Eagles? Where do you think you're gonna go
this week?
This week and the season.
Well,
because I want to go back to this in December.
Okay, the 5th week bye is just blowing my mind.
You're gonna have to play a lot of football.
Yeah, but now we're all hurt in the beginning.
So it might work out for you.
Yeah, but no. Like we're gonna have Dallas Goedert and Barkley tomorrow, and Jahan Dotson.
You straight?
Like I love my team, but after Jahan Dotson, I really don't know who's going on after that.
Don't you?
Kenneth Gainwell, the second running back, but he's like a third down back and stuff like that. So where do we go at?
Have him drop back and put Saquon.
Put 2 running back, do something, man.
Yeah, you got 2 tight ends. Who's your second tight end?
I forgot. They just brought somebody up. I forgot.
Yeah, you guys are in injury trouble, but
I'm not a Nick Sirianni guy, man.
So yeah, I mean he's been getting a lot of slack. He took you guys to the Super Bowl 2 seasons ago.
What the greatest offensive line probably ever, man.
So people retire.
I could have. Yeah, they do. But then you're still doing some bonehead plays, man. You're still the butt push don't work. Whatever you call it.
The tush push.
Tush push. I'm done with it. We have Saquon Barkley now. He benches like 600 pounds. Let him go through the hole.
Yeah, true.
Don't set up right behind center and run right through the gut.
Right.
That's it.
Right.
We don't need to risk Jalen Hurts getting hurt. You know what I mean? And then they tried to do the fake tush push the other day, and we got stuffed. Like, you got to stop the gimmicks. We got to get points on the board. We got to stop. Go for it on 4th down. Kick the point. Get the points, man. I need 3 points all the time. This is NFL. Like, every point counts.
Yeah. I know how you feel, man. I know how you feel. Trust me.
Oh, you lost a kicker 2 weeks ago.
We should have fucking won that game, man.
But Dable also said, like, hey, I asked him. He said, I'm good to go.
Like, right. That's Dable, I was at the home opener. Disaster. Dable's play calling that game, because he took over the play calling. Disaster. Second game, much better. Much better play calling. We were neck and neck with them. We just lost Graham Gano chasing down a punt return, pulls a hamstring. It's just situational shit. Yeah. You know what I mean?
But he asked him early in the game. He's like, he said, Gano. He asked Gano. He's like, I'm good to go. Like, he always might have been fucked up.
Right.
He said, I'm good to go. So good.
And he chose to, listen, man, all day it's.
Help us, God!
You know what I'm saying?
Do you take anything? All right. You take anything out of Thursday's game?
Daniel Jones looked fantastic. I love the way he played. He played a good game. Our defense looked good. I wish he
ran for plus 32 yards because I had that, and I didn't get that. And I thought Micah Parsons would be all over his ass, but he wasn't even. I didn't know he was on the field for half the time until he got hurt twice.
Right.
Your offensive line that much better, or he just getting that much slower now?
Also, I think after watching so much bad Giants football, a mediocre Giants game, I'm like, they played fucking great. You know what I mean? I'm like, they're fucking doing their thing out
But
there.
not scoring in the red zone's got to
I
grind your
mean,
gears, no?
fucking Malik Neighbors in concussion protocol, bro. It's like,
But now you got the extra 3 days to go.
Yeah. But then that scares me. Now concussion, when you hear concussion, you're like, fuck. You know, after watching Tua fucking get smoked and fucking have him all types of crazy.
He's my fantasy quarterback.
Bro, like,
I know.
just watching that is scary, bro. It's scary. Now, you don't know. So I hear when you get your first concussion, you're prone to more concussions.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I hope, knock on wood, that's not a reoccurring thing. That he don't fucking become super prone to. The kid is amazing. He is amazing. Like literally insanity. You know what I'm saying? You watch him play.
Like the wide receivers of old are looking at him. They're like, they're tweeting about him. They're talking about him.
Man.
Like,
you watch him catch the ball and then spin in the opposite direction. You know what I'm saying? Doing just his IQ is crazy. His hops are insane. You know what I mean? He knows when to get his feet down. And not for nothing, it was when he hit, not the catch, when he hit the ground, his head hit the ground pretty hard. So I was like, I was like,
the ball was.
I thought that's what it was. I thought he got hit in the solar plex and the door, you lose
He did
your
like a
breath.
seesaw. It's kind of like a seesaw. He kept him right in the middle, and then his head hit it harder.
It's like one of those things when you watch the play, you're like, oh my god, here we go. And then we needed him the most on that drive.
Yeah.
That's where we needed him the most on that drive to give us an opportunity, and we lose our number one player.
Well, you got an extra 3 days, so I'm thinking I think he'll be fine. I really do.
I hope so. Those extra 3 days should help us out. You know what I mean? Fantasy this week, me and you played each other.
Yeah.
I walked away with that one, of course.
Amari Cooper walked away with that one, not you.
I mean, listen, man, Amari Cooper.
I think no one had a really good fantasy week except you.
Yo, I ain't mad at that, bro.
Like everybody else had in the 99s, 88s, and then you had 127. I'm like, you kidding me? Everybody else I would have played, I would have won. And then I see this, and I'm like,
I'm 0-2. I gotta move. And I got Jalen Waddle, so he ain't doing nothing.
Well, I got Tyreek Hill.
Oh man!
And I did the freaking.
You stacked them too.
I stacked them. Yeah, I love the stack. But now they had to sit in Skylar. What's his name?
Skylar Thompson. He lost another quarterback, right? They lost two quarterbacks.
Yeah, he's emergency quarterback. So we got what the other guy?
Tim Boyle, whatever his name is.
I don't know. I just want to win a week, man. I'm actually 2-1. If I only think about my last week, I don't think about the weeks before. You know what I mean?
No, yeah, I feel you. Yeah, I mean every week's a new lineup. You know what I'm saying?
You've been going at this a while, huh?
Yeah, it's 42.
Okay, so
I'm guessing another couple minutes. First episode, throw it in the book.
Oh yeah, hold on. But I'm thinking we should end every show
right
with me and you bet together. We put our money together and we get a bet together.
I like it, like a parlay, or a straight bet.
A straight bet.
Yeah, I like parlays. Okay, we'll do a 2-team parlay. How about that?
I'm cool with that.
You go with a 2-team parlay?
That sounds way better than what I was doing. I'm always thinking everybody's on the same page as me.
No,
I think my bets are the best bets.
If you want to get a little crazy, we can do. Player props. What are you trying to do? Let's for now. First episode, we'll stick to a 2-team parlay. We'll pick 2 teams. I'll pick a team. You pick a team, and we'll throw a parlay in.
Yeah.
All right. And it should be an easy week.
I'm betting with Caesars because I'm trying to get my freaking points up so I go to the hotel so I get the free room on the weekend.
Yo, Caesars, if you hear this, bro, hook my man up with a free room for the weekend, bro. All right?
Come on now.
He has trips lined up. He's trying to spend his time in Caesars.
Hook him up, man. Come on. Stop it already.
Has he looked at anything this week that he really loved?
Me, I'm thinking.
I know I'm
gonna go with the Browns.
Really?
Yep. No Devontae Adams, hamstring. No Max Crosby.
He's on my other fantasy team.
No Max Crosby. Browns over the Raiders. I think that's a great bet.
I don't hate it. But you know when I'm like...
And then fucking Gardner Minshew's gonna fucking throw for 400 yards and 6 fucking touchdowns.
I think he's got a short string too.
I think he's ready. I think they're ready to pull the string on.
The whole Raiders organization's in shambles. So
I still want to figure out what they said.
He's like, everybody made a business decision, so they didn't play hard. So did anybody get benched?
He said, we're going to
Devontae
start
Adams?
making business decisions.
Yeah.
forward.
So who did that? Like, let us know.
He ain't going to. He would never out his peoples like that. That's a bad head coaching thing to do.
And he's a former player too.
And he's a former. He'll never do that. But he'll address that shit in the locker room. And you'll be able to tell by who's playing and who's not playing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If he does decide to discipline them. Right? So I'm going to go. Let's see what we got cooking here. Let me pull this up right here.
I love the Texans.
Who are
-6.
I mean,
They're playing the Jaguars.
that is a good bet.
-6. Like,
After a loss?
what? Yeah.
After a loss?
And I think I'm an Eagle fan, and I know Doug Peterson. He's ruining this poor kid.
Fucking.
Travis Etienne, he's ruining too. He is ruining. I don't know if Evan Ingram's gonna play again. No, I don't think no one wants to play for Doug Peterson anymore, man. I'm sorry, man.
He's the Urban Myers all over again?
I'm sorry, man. The team doesn't look like they quit on him every week.
Fucking dude, man, needs to get it together.
Well, I'm sorry, but you don't want to kill yourself either. You still got a life, right?
That
you
is
know
true.
What I mean?
That is true. Yeah.
But I see, what is it, -6? It's not even a touchdown? And Texans lost last week?
And they're obviously
I don't care where it is.
on paper they're a way better team.
Yeah.
Way better team.
I know Nico Collins might not play. He's questionable. But he still got Tank Dell in this.
Stephon Diggs? Come on, bro. That's easy money. Let me just check. What's the line on that? The Raiders fucking has to be 6.5 too, I would say.
You see the Eagles-Bucks game, it's going to be like 99 degrees because the rain's coming in. It's going to be raining in the morning. And then it's going to be 99 degrees on the field, they're saying.
Where is it, in Tampa?
Yeah.
It's going to be humid, bro. That's nuts.
Where is it? Oh, there it is.
Where we at?
Browns -1.5.
Browns -1.5. Amari Cooper's playing. Yo, easy. That's easy money. Browns. We're going Browns. All right. You hear that? We're going Browns. And we're going Houston Texans.
Line with the spread.
With the
line.
Spread.
We don't do money line here.
We don't do money line here.
We're confident in our bets.
You know what I'm saying? That's what the fuck I'm talking about, bro. You know? I want to thank everybody who lasted this long listening to me and Billy talk sports, man. We love y'all. We hope you
We
continue
didn't look at the camera, so I don't know what the hell we look like.
Seriously.
But, yo, this is episode 1. I'm sorry. But I hope you listen to our conversation and it's
and just
intrigued you.
have faith in us. We're going to get better at this. I hope you like our starter setup. You know, thank you for listening again. We're going to get better. Our and all that other shit is gradually going to go away as we continue on this journey. We love sports. Sports is our life. As soon as I wake up, it's ESPN. It's
Preseason basketball start and hockey. Rangers off to a hot start in preseason. Oh, man. Can't wait for that.
Yeah. We're going to talk a lot of other sports, too. You know, we haven't gotten to today a lot more. MLS, European soccer, golf, hockey. Obviously, basketball starting. Then we're going to have postseason baseball. You know, NFL season is going to pick up. So we should have a lot of great topics to go through. A lot of good things to talk about. And I'm looking forward to spending my time with you guys if you guys spend your time with us.
Thank you so much, guys.
Take it easy. And we
See
love
you next
y'all.
week, man.
Peace.